we're gonna switch over. I forgot. I've used the animation. Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to the Wheelhouse. I look like a little bit of a mess, and I don't look as professional in the video, and whatever. It's not sad. It's the official Wheelhouse soundtrack. And it's Minecraft music. Minecraft music's sad. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. No, I'm fucking lose it. Oh, I fucking lost a sneeze. Anyways, welcome to the stream. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We got some interesting stuff to talk about today. No, don't do that, Jack. No. Or Mr. Super Striker. The mini fridge? What do you mean? I've had that mini fridge up there for a while. Hold up, gonna sneeze again. Or not. I'm gonna be fucking suffering by not sneezing. Let me turn this shit off. Boom. Okay. So, yes. What I plan to do this stream, I actually have a list in front of me that's actually physically written down. I even have this is the thumbnail ideas, and this was the title ideas videos. I've started a thing very recently, like that was April 26th, so like that many days ago, is I want to have a notebook on me, at least during school hours, so if I'm not doing any shit, if I am sitting there doing nothing, instead of just playing my phone and scrolling through TikTok, I can actually be productive and write down ideas. So like this was all written during school, and then if you even want a spoiler, or not spoiler, a teaser, this is ideas for the next video. You can kind of tell what it is. Are you going to go with your idea? I don't know what your idea is. Who is fucking texting me? Oh my god, do they not know I am a hit famous star? And I am not to be annoying? Anyways, we got a big list of stuff. It just looks big actually, just because it's written on physical paper. But yeah, I'm starting that because I don't like. One reason I really disliked school in the past is just like, oh my god, I'm sitting here and doing nothing. Like, I could be home right now editing, which sounds stupid, which sounds really stupid, but I could be going home and I could edit, and that's kind of cool. I can you do my ideas? The ones I sent? I don't. I'll talk about the next video really quickly. I have been playing this one for a while. I think it's a good one to kind of get back into, since technically it's been almost 5 months since I made a normal video. I checked today. I think it's gonna be almost 6, so almost half a year. Almost half a year. So it's been a while. So my first idea for this new thing is doing more Minecraft content, kind of. Pretty much it's IRL versus Minecraft. It's pretty much, if you saw my cube panel, it's gonna be like that, but it's gonna be reshaped into video form. It's gonna go more into detail, gonna do more things that I've kind of learned, and overall kind of organize something to be like the center of like how to make movies in Minecraft. Because on YouTube there are videos that like, here's how to do replay mod, or here's how to do this, but this will hopefully be like a center of all of it, so it's just very easy for people to like, okay, so this guy told me this is the stuff I already know. Like, I'm planning to maybe like link to other videos so you can learn more about like how to use Minimator, or how to use Blockbench, or different things to that. So it'll be cool. It will be cool, and I think it's gonna turn out a lot better than the panel did, because the panel just didn't go as planned. So it's gonna be fun. Why the fuck are people texting me? Tico, oh my gosh, they have all sent me the freaking, oh my god, what is wrong with them? Anyways, so yeah, I'm easing in with that video just because, for one, it's something I can work on pretty easily at school, so I'll get it done faster. And also, I've done it before, and I know a lot about this, so it won't be too hard to kind of produce. Hopefully. We'll kind of see. It also gives me more of an idea to mesh Minecraft with real life, because I have some ideas of that. So it's also a good starting platform into kind of more easing into this stuff that we're actually going to talk about today. Yippee! All according to plan. So that's kind of that. At the moment, I guess since we're on this topic, at the moment, I'm not really sure what other videos I'm gonna make. We have the musical, as you've heard. We're working on actively. Personally, kind of not me. Right now, we're working on music for it, and mostly that's up to Sebastian at the moment, who is actually making all custom music for the musical. So mostly it's up to him at the moment, while I get to work on other stuff and kind of keep up with you guys. So it's a balance, and it is working good so far. Anyways, today, what are we gonna talk about? Musical won't be done for a while. Musical will, honestly, at the moment, a lot of it depends on how fast Sebastian can make a song, which technically we're having literally a meeting after this stream, and for potentially to see if one song's like, at least the background song, like not the vocals yet, but if like just the actual tune is done. So it kind of just depends how fast you can get a single song done. But we don't even, it's probably gonna come out late summer. That's probably my best guess, unless Sebastian clutches up. So it is 100% up to him. No pressure. First of all, so yeah, what are we doing this stream? So first I'm gonna answer kind of more some of the questions I answered in the video in detail. So like how I came up to wanting this change. There's a story behind that. What type of content we're thinking of. We're kind of talking about that now, but we'll kind of talk about more of that in detail. I'm gonna talk about some more plans I have for Wheelhouse. I lied a little bit. I have some stuff I kind of want to do for the Wheelhouse. Some fun things. Same with streams. Streams we'll talk about. I'm gonna talk about what summer's gonna look like and kind of also what next school year is gonna look like. So how available am I gonna be? What am I planning to do outside of YouTube, in YouTube, all of that. And overall, what I've been doing. You know, I've not posted in a while. Rewind was what, 2 to 3 months ago, I believe. I can check. I'll check. When was Rewind? When was Rewind? And also, we're not doing tricks today. Because I just want to focus on answering questions and talking about this rather than being distracted. 3 months ago. Rewind was 3 months ago. My guess is September. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna help with lyrics too. So I'll help with lyrics. I'll be there to help when I can help, and my expertise are able to help. But yes, I'm very actually excited for the musical. And I very like this format because it is very like group orientated. So like I don't have to work on everything. Like I could have someone who's good at this can just do that, and then this person does this, and this person does this. So it's very cool now where it's like I don't have to necessarily be doing everything, which is cool, which definitely, you know, it's a nice change. Oh no, look who it is. It's Sebastian. But anyways, if you have any other questions about kind of what I talked about in the video, and if I don't cover it, you let me know pretty much anytime during the stream, and I might deny you and say I'll talk about it later, or I might say, yep, okay, we can talk about this now. So how did I come up with this idea? This idea just like, okay, we are expanding past Minecraft and we're going to do all gaming, which is scary to say, I will say. So it was definitely like sometime after Rewind. I was like, okay, cool, Rewind's done. This is awesome. Now I get to work on videos. But the issue is I wasn't necessarily thinking of videos, like what exactly I was going to do. I was more thinking about, okay, so next Rewind, now I can do this build up to do this, and maybe I could even have this music, and maybe, oh, HRT's this song, ooh, maybe I can use that, and then that could be a callback to that part, and maybe I can recreate. And then I was like, okay, and then the year after that, I can do that, and then I'll connect to the one that's upcoming for this year, and then this, and then that, and then. So, it's Rewind. I love Rewind. If you could tell, I love Rewind. and I took a step back. I'm like, wait a minute. Why the fuck am I thinking about Rewind? Like, yes, Rewind is fun, but Rewind isn't the channel, if that makes sense. Like, people aren't watching my videos because of Rewind. I think Rewind is like a treat. Rewind is like a special thing, but rewind isn't the main focus, and it should not be the main focus because that's not a rewind. Hello, my magic. You missed me going insane. Um, so I'm like, oh shit, that's not good, and it's kind of this weird moment, like, oh fuck. Okay, this is not a good mindset to have. Having this rewind set of mindset. I eventually went on a trip. I actually went to France and Morocco, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. But I went on that trip. I came back. I'm like, okay, fresh mind, like clean slate. Let's get to work. Came back. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this day, and I'm gonna work on stuff. Come to that day, I'm like, okay. I actually had the Minecraft versus IRL idea, so I knew I was gonna do that. I knew that for over a month now. That was gonna be the next video, but I was starting to think like, okay, so after that video is done, what's next? Because yes, I have a lot of video ideas, but a lot of them are big. Like, yes, we have the musical. Musical I've also been working on, so that's another excuse of mine. We're talking about maybe doing something with like the backrooms in Minecraft. You know, all these type of things. I'm like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? Like, do I really want to do like, so like I actually like, how do I put this? I freaked out. I wouldn't call it a panic attack or like a mental breakdown, but it felt something like that. I was like, oh fuck. And I'm like, okay, but I want to do this. I'm like, okay. And you know, I watched a lot of YouTube, you know, I love YouTube. And I'm like, okay, but I really also want to do like real life stuff. Like, if I am obsessed with Rewind this much, does that mean I want to do IRL content? Like, what does that mean? So this whole like balance, I'm like, oh fuck. Does that mean I don't like Minecraft anymore and real life content is what I'm actually more interested in? I'm like, oh, no. Because I was like, I literally freaking out. I'm like, dude, I just spent the last 4 years doing fucking Minecraft. And now I can't just do that. That's just not how this works. And then there's like so many other elements. It's like, okay, well, also, all of these other friends will no longer really be able to help as much anymore if I did real life because they don't live in the same country as me. Or not the same country, the same state. So it was definitely like a, okay, so I'm in a little bit of a dilemma here. So it was literally a full day where I was supposed to work, and I was freaking out, like pacing my house. I'm like, okay, I need to figure out what to do because I want to do YouTube. I think my thing is that I've always wanted to do YouTube, but I don't know what I want to do YouTube because there's so many things that like look fun. Like, oh, I could really see myself doing IRL content, like doing vlogs. Like that could be really cool. But also, I really like doing the Minecraft stuff, and I like making stories. But also, I like video essays could be kind of cool. And also, you know, it's just like all these things I can find something cool. But at the end of the day, it's like, okay, let's calm down. Okay, it is clear that content can't continue with Minecraft. That is number one. That is an obvious. The next thing, I was like, okay, IRL content. Let's think about this. IRL content doesn't make sense at the moment. One, yes, there's a lot of people who won't be able to work with me anymore. Or not, they'll still be able to help, but not near the extent that was happening. So that might not be the best option at the moment. And also, I'm a high schooler. I'm gonna get a car. I will be able to drive, but I don't have much money. And I'm not gonna be able to do stuff. My other friends, they have stuff. College is coming up for a lot of people, so if I went in with this idea might go down and it's like, oh shit, we can't do anything anymore, or it's gonna be very difficult to do things. So I feel like I'm at a point in my life where it doesn't make sense, and also I'd have to have video ideas for real life content. Now I could think of maybe like 1 or 2, maybe 3 at the moment, but besides that, nothing. I don't like. And also, how do you be unique with real life content? There's just so many elements to real life content. It's like it's not time for that yet. I think it could be cool. It could be cool for a one-off, like few things for occasional rewind. That's cool. But doing it full time, it just doesn't make sense in the moment. There's just too many elements at work that I'm like, yeah, this is this is not working out. So I'm like, okay. So if it is in Minecraft, if it is in real life, what is it? It's like, okay. There's other games. There's gaming content. And the reason I have been afraid of other gaming content is I have put myself in this perspective that my channel is a storytelling channel. My channel is a cinematic storytelling type channel with cinematic elements based only in Minecraft. Now, the reason it's based only in Minecraft is because Minecraft has replay mod. What other game has replay mod? Nothing. I mean, for the most part, nothing. I mean, there's probably like some here and there, but again. So I was thinking like, okay, I can't move to any other game because this format doesn't apply to any other game. And if I just did another game, it would just completely like be an outlier, and no one's there for that. Bro's great at telling stories. It's like, okay, so games. So I'm definitely, it's like, okay, but that's the best option, because here's the thing. Minecraft's great and all. I love Minecraft. How long is Minecraft going to be around for? Let's think about this. Okay, Minecraft, from my point of view, I think Minecraft has been popular since it's been released. I think it's had its downs, but I think it's always been one of the biggest video games ever. So I was like, okay, but how much longer? You know, how many more years is Minecraft gonna be popular? How many more years is Minecraft gonna do? What else can I do in Minecraft? Because for me, it's not like I'm doing everything in Minecraft. Like every type of Minecraft content, I'm narrowing it down. Like, okay, only storytelling. Like, look at other Minecraft content. There's like the big war ones, like 100 Days. There's Bed Wars, Hypixel, all of that. SMPs, which I kind of got into SMPs, but I think actually now I think I've looked it up. SMP content's dying. it's I mean, like dying, like it's pretty low right now, and I don't know if it's going back up because I don't know. Everyone's kind of milking it, and it's like, you know, not the best. Yes, there's still many stories to tell in the game, but also Minecraft, it's hard to adapt to trends. Trends is a big one. Trends are important to the atmosphere of YouTube, and what I mean by trends, I mean like trending video games, trending movies, trending memes, trending this, trending that. Yes, I can adapt to some of it, but not all of it. And being able to adapt to that stuff as much as possible is also very important for me growing as a creator. So I'm like, okay, that's not gonna work out. So I think Minecraft, there's a lot to do, but I think in terms of like, am I gonna be making Minecraft content in 5 years, in 10 years? I don't know, you know? Or like, what, like, is that realistic to happen? Or is it more realistic where I'm generally a gaming creator who is able to jump from different games, and I'm not stuck to one game, so if that game goes down, I'm going down the game. That's just not good. That would be bad for me. It would be like, okay. Can people learn how to draw in this? Team will collapse. I don't think I'm learning to draw anytime soon. I'm horrible at drawing. Like, absolutely bad. But it's like, okay. So, gaming content, I think, is a smart move. Because, yes, I think it'll be hard to find a way to kind of... It's pretty much also, I'm going to have to open up, like, what specifically the channel is. Like, yes, the channel is going to be... We're hoping to kind of try to keep it storytelling. So, Spyro had this idea to kind of... And for other games, if we go at it more as, like, yes, it'll kind of be a let's play, but it'll be a storytelling let's play. So it'll be like, maybe there's like a bit, or maybe like we decide something, okay, this is how we're going to interact with the game. And we're going to do this, and there's, like, you are not going to be yourself. You're going to be acting as someone who's like this, or someone who's like this. Because I don't want to go at it as like, okay, we're doing let's plays now. This is not going to really turn into a let's play channel. I don't plan for that. I think our production quality has gone too high, where if, I mean, I'd have to lower it to do let's play. Now, that's just what let's plays are. And also, I think let's plays, it's hard to, you know, no one's going to watch you because you do let's plays. I'll say that. I think Let's Plays are good if you've been established. I don't think that's the current ecosystem of YouTube. Because I think anyone can make a Let's Play. Yes, there's bad and good Let's Plays, but I don't know. I don't think there's much special with just a normal Let's Play. Crimpy, are you willing for for lore animation? Depends on the song. Maybe. Depends on the song. Yes, I am up for it. Yes. Yeah, depends on the song. And also, so actually building off of that, singing, definitely something I want to move forward for is like just me doing the most craziest shit for videos. And that means like I learned a Minimator for one video. I mean, I'm gonna use it for more, but I learned Minimator for the sake of one video. I'm learning how to sing for probably one video. I'm not starting a singing career. You know, I'm learning, like, I'm doing all these just big things. Like, Rewind started as like, fuck it, YouTube's not gonna make Rewind, I'm gonna make Rewind. Bam. You know, just doing this stupid shit that no one else will do. It's like, oh, you're not gonna do that until, like, I don't know, watch me. Like, I'll do my best. So that's definitely something else I want to, like, that mentality, I want to apply that still moving forward, because I think, one, it's very funny, and two, I think it's definitely something that defines the channel. I want to more define the channel. Can you sing the chromatic scale, please? What the fuck is the chromatic scale? I have no idea what the chromatic scale is. So yeah, so that's kind of how I got there. So I was like, okay, staff, we need to, or staff, my friends, we need to, something needs to change. I want to open up, and we need ideas. So, yes, we don't exactly know what type of content is gonna look like, but I think that storytelling thing is a good thing to start off with, and we'll kind of see how that goes. I'm not, like, necessarily sure what's going to be the first game outside of Minecraft, so we'll kind of see. I think also with this format, videos might be able to come out sooner, because for Minecraft, there's a lot of elements to it. Replay mod takes a while. Acting takes a while. There's a lot of building takes a while. With this, there's a lot of things set, and there's a lot less things I'd have to do just overall, so that could potentially lead to videos coming out faster, and also if I want to do it for trends. I remember Stardew. True, maybe. Are you guys up for Stardew? If you guys have any video suggestions right now, go ahead. I'm up to hear suggestions. Stardew is definitely a possibility. The first thing I would think of Stardew is like Jack or Super Striker has this bit where he would put on this like very this very interesting accent, and he would fish. And when I was playing with some friends, the whole bit would be we would just continue to go fish and just speak in this accent the whole day, and go back and then fish, and then go back and then fish, while Sprout did everything else, which was very hilarious. So maybe I could see something like that. When we're just fucking around. Yeah, Roll Tide. No, Tico, I'm not even bringing up your idea. And wait, can you recreate the Bible in Minecraft? No, I cannot recreate the Bible in Minecraft, Tico. I'm okay. Invite me over to your house and see how long it takes for you to get mad. Dude, I don't know if you'll even make it in my house. So that could be interesting. I wanted to get that. I haven't seen gameplay of it, but it was like that content, like it was like that. Hold on, I don't remember what it's called. It was like content something. Is like you're making a video, but it was like monsters and shit. Content warning, is that what it's called? Content warning? Yeah, content warning. Maybe doing something like that. I mean, I didn't get the game, it was free, and I'm broke right now, but maybe. That might be more of a stream though. So it's definitely like figuring out, like, we still want to do something special in the game that's like it doesn't not make a normal Let's Play or like funny moments. That's kind of my ultimate goal, is that we still do something else beyond and stand out. And like pretty much just play the game how it's not meant to be played. I think that's the biggest thing. I think someone The one YouTuber I can think of that kind of does that is probably Slimesicle, or at least, I mean, he doesn't do it. I mean, when I mean like his main videos, because like what he did, you know, just breaking the game. I mean, he does some where he just like funny moments, but what he did a full like, I mean, that's Minecraft. Oh, he actually doesn't one in a while. I thought he did one a lot recently. Oh, I think I remember he did something like Phasmophobia that was kind of similar to what I'm talking about. Just overall doing stupid shit. I thought there was more examples of him doing this. Never mind. But yeah. Do a Stardew playthrough where everyone is only allowed to do one job. Oh my god. I think honestly, with content, I am gonna keep it pretty comedic based. Yeah, pretty comedic based. I mean, definitely. I think what I also want to get is like lav mics and shit, because I also have a green screen now, so I can do more like real life explanations of shit instead of like. I mean, I could set up my camera and do it, but that's gonna get boring over time. But because also I'm not like, I don't have Minecraft anymore, so that element's kind of gone. Let me see what I want to talk about here. Oh, IRL. Okay, so I did mention IRL. So actually, perfect. I was already talking about it. So yeah, definitely I want to include like more real life bits into videos. So maybe there's like a certain skit, like a very very small skit to put in a video. So maybe someone makes a joke and then it's hard to explain, but it's like I say something and then real life. That's a bad explanation. But like kind of just overall add more real life segments into these videos and kind of just, you know, make it a little funny. Family Guy cut off? What are you talking about? But with that, there's also the potential of vlogs. I think vlogs are very interesting. I did want one for the Disney one, but if we are able to come up with any vlogs that like are somehow connected to gaming, because something I realized that I did wrong a lot was putting content in the right niche. So YouTube learning moment. You want your content to fit into one niche. You want to try your best. There's a moment where you get popular enough where you can sometimes break that, but also that confuses the algorithm, which fucking sucks. So like Rewind 2023 was not good in the way that included both Minecraft and short films. Now you have to like both to really understand that. Or you have to know Minecraft, actually. First of all, you have to know Minecraft. And once you know Minecraft, then you can get the rest of the video. Or you have to know me. So that combination of Minecraft and real life, especially because real life was more, it was more the main thing of Rewind, for that one. So having like a little bit of Minecraft in there felt really weird for some people, I can assume. So that's an example of bad change. The Disney vlog, again, I put Minecraft as the intro because I wanted to connect it back to the channel, which I shouldn't have done in the first place because the vlog has nothing to do with Minecraft. So, you know, kind of just overall bad decisions made there. So if I were to do a vlog, now I'm not connected to Minecraft or like and only connected to Minecraft, so that's fine. But I definitely would want a vlog that's like connected in some way to some game or something or something game related. Like we go to this place that has something to do with games. I would definitely be up for that. In terms of normal vlogs, most likely not. As much as I love to do them, I think it's for the best that I don't, because I definitely want to. Okay. Overall, this year is going very different than I thought. And this year was very much like, okay, I gotta show some growth this year because my family is talking to me about like, you know, I'm having to figure out college shit. I'm having to figure out job shit, you know, all of that. And my parents keep asking me, he's like, hey, what do you want to do for a job? I'm like, what do you mean, what do I want to do for a job? What do you think I do? What do you think I text you about? I was like, hey, mom, I'm streaming. Or, hey, mom, I'm recording. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe an engineer? No, I want to do YouTube. So for me, it's very much like I want to show that I am putting in the hard work and that there is stuff coming out. Because every time I bring up YouTube, always the response is, well, have you made any money? I'm like, no. But, I'm probably, like, even when I start making revenue, it's going to cancel out because I'm spending money on videos. So, like, I'm putting, like, everything into YouTube. So revenue is not going to come for a while, and I'm fine with that. That's not a thing. But for my family's sake, they need to see money. I'm like, that's fair enough. That's fair enough, but gamble. So I'm like, okay. So I definitely need to be much more like, yes, I've had my fun. I've had my fun. I made my guilty pleasure videos. If that's even the right word. My Disneyland vlog that was purely like, this sounds cool, I'm gonna do it. Moving forward though, I'm not sure. What does this mean for Rewind 2? Rewind is definitely in a weird state right now. For Rewind, again, because I've been thinking of Rewind, so I already have answers for upcoming Rewinds, because that's how my brain works, and I'm gonna unwire it from doing that moving forward. But Rewinds are in a weird state right now. After the last Rewind, I've decided I want to continue doing real life segments, but I need to take Minecraft out of that because I think gaming doesn't have to do with the stories I want to tell with Rewind, and also taking that out means it's not Rewind anymore. The main thing that made last year's Rewind was that one segment of Minecraft clips or video clips of me throughout the year. That's what made it Rewind. There was no celebrating the content necessarily in that Rewind, so in that Rewind is specifically that. So that means taking that out doesn't make it Rewind anymore. It means Rewind's probably going to be rebranded into something else. Not saying Rewind's ending. I'm saying it's most likely being rebranded and not going to be called Rewind next year. Because also, if you've seen kind of like the video, even the thumbnails, the Newblin Rewind looks like a YouTube Rewind thumbnail. It was built to be that way. The one after, it still was. It's a little bit different, but it still was. The one after, okay, it's a lot different, but you can still see there's people, and then there's the Rewind text at the top. Okay, look at last year's ones. Doesn't look like a YouTube Rewind thumbnail at all. And even then, I think the trend of like, oh, what is YouTube Rewind? I think people are losing what YouTube Rewind was a little bit, or they just don't care anymore. So, possible quote-unquote end for Rewinds was last year. But again, we'll kind of talk about it some more when we get to the end of the year, because I'm not sure what this year's even going to look like yet. So, we'll definitely see. But for the equivalent of a Rewind, it is definitely going to look very different. And I'm not sure what's going to happen with it. I'm just going to say that. I'm not sure exactly at the moment what's happening with Rewind. I'll figure that out later in the year. I am done working on Rewind for almost half the year, or thinking about it all year, because I realized, again, that's not the way to go with these Rewind stuff. Rewind's cool, Rewind's awesome, they're probably personally some of my favorite videos because I'm very biased, but definitely I want to make the videos that I make normally give me like the way I obsessed over Rewind is how I want to obsess over normal videos. So that's why I'm gonna make normal videos a lot cooler while Rewind closing it down. So again, yes, that's kind of mentality with going with that. All right, let's see what else I have on my list. For games that I want to make content off of, I do want to focus on mostly multiplayer games. I don't see many cases where I'll do a single player game. I don't know, because I think like when you really look at my content, most of them have friends. There's like a few outliers, like ChatGPT video was mostly by me. Sparrow helped. Sparrow was one character. I think Sparrow was the only character in that video besides me. What Sparrow helped with in the Candy Kingdom. She was the Candy Queen, and she was the chicken, I believe. But besides that, everyone, all the videos include my friends, and and I like it that way. So I'm probably gonna keep it that way. Oh yeah, even the 24 hours. 24 hours has no one. Um, so I mean, I don't know how they adapt into other games. So I guess I'll kind of see. But mostly, I am thinking of ideas that involve my friends being in them. So just if you were worried about that or cared about that, that's kind of the thing. Because I think my channel is very much built around not only me but also my friends. So that was kind of important. And then yada yada. Yeah, I've written here overall not sure. Yeah, overall not sure of what's next. So let's talk about the Wheelhouse. Welcome everyone to the Wheelhouse. We've been doing some things on here. I've been very active on the Wheelhouse lately. And that's just, we've had a lot of recordings. I've gone through all of the recordings that have been recorded so far, and I don't have any more planned at the moment, but I'm expecting that not to be like that for long. Because it's freaking Wheelhouse. We all love the Wheelhouse. Obviously you expect more podcast episodes. I want to make sure to do more Wheelhouse extras. I might try to do like a Wheelhouse, at least one Wheelhouse extra per video, meaning like extra content from the video. I think that's kind of cool. I might put that behind a paywall one day, showing extra content like that. But for now, no. Because I'm not expecting anyone to pay me for that stuff. So for now, it'll be going to the Wheelhouse. For next year, for a school project. So next year, I know my classes. So this year I was in, I'm in like the school news and stuff, and I haven't made a lot of stuff for that. There's like a lot of like stories, and I actually have my own segment, which you actually saw part of it in the video. It's called Frame by Frame, where I talk about movies and TV shows. The reason I haven't uploaded any of those clips from what I've been doing this year is mostly just because they don't necessarily apply to the general internet. A lot of them are like local things because it's school news, so I kind of try to keep them local. Or they're just talking about movie trailers, like bringing to light what movie trailers are out. And if you're on the internet and you're watching the Wheelhouse, you probably already know all the trailers coming out. Let's be honest. So it's not worth it. I think the next one, the last one I'm doing for this school year, I'm talking about like video game adaptation, so I might actually post that one, so you'll see that. But next year, I'm doing the school news again and video production. Advanced video production, actually. So I might post some of those on the Wheelhouse if I'm able to. So that's going to be kind of cool. So more Wheelhouse extras for that. So you'll actually see a lot more extra content than you maybe have like never seen before. So, you know, kind of what I'm doing outside of YouTube in terms of videos. But Wheelhouse, obviously, we're kind of having fun. I think we definitely might do more of the debate podcast if you guys, because it seemed like a lot of people enjoyed that, and that was kind of fun to make. So there's more of that. Obviously, always planning more, talk to more people. So if any of you want to be on an episode, let me know. I'll be here. So I'll be doing that. I'm also thinking, so if you haven't realized this, Minecraft has been removed from the Wheelhouse for a long time. Besides the music, the music is probably always gonna stay. I think it is very iconic. The Minecraft music for Wheelhouse is always very awesome and very cool. But I've not been playing Minecraft on them. And the reason I stopped is it's hard. Because I usually, when I'm playing Minecraft, I'm going to do it on freaking New Bloom. Because why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I play on my own server if I'm playing Minecraft? Like, I don't know. I'm not going to start a single player. And I think it is very difficult to record Wheelhouses on New Bloom because there are people who try to interact with me, or I would want to do like the same thing for the whole period of time. So like, I was building like a dock for like one of the houses, or I was like getting axolotls for one period of the podcast, and I have to do that for like an hour or more. I'm like, this kind of sucks. I don't necessarily want to do this. I want to do something more mindless. So I moved over to Truck Simulator. And that's been working really good. That's really easy, a lot easier for me to record, and I don't have to like stress about that I'm always like doing something because it's easy. I already am, and I'm driving, and it's a lot easier to also get thumbnails. Well, kind of ish easier. Actually, no, it's not easier. It's a little bit more difficult, but I get it done. I get it done. So I might try expand a little bit past more Truck Simulator. I'm thinking maybe I'll try a little bit of House Flipper, because that can be maybe a little bit more interesting to watch, or just kind of change it up a little bit. But in terms of going to Minecraft, I don't know. Maybe I could do some Hypixel stuff in the background too, to do more footage for the Wheelhouse. So I guess kind of like let me know what games you want to see while I'm talking, because that's always very fun. For streams, I have not streamed for a while. And the reason for this is I've really been focused on videos, and videos are my main focus at the moment. Videos are very cool. Videos are very fun. No, the videos really, I feel like, are the main thing on the channel, and I think streams can really take away a lot of my time. Especially recently, my time's been very limited, because since I've been traveling, I've gone behind on school a little bit, and I've gotten sick a little bit. I'm all better now. I fucked up my finger, actually. It was really bad. I'm not going to show photos, because it's like actually extremely disgusting. But, like, my fingers, you can kind of actually, oh, yeah, you really can see that on camera. It's like that red area, and it's disgusting. But yeah, I've had all these issues, and my time's been limited, so I'd rather work on videos if my time's limited than streams, because streams I find more as like pastime, more fun, more chilled out, more less. But I definitely, at least this summer, I would like to try to do them weekly, because for one, I can get shorts out of them, and shorts are awesome. I love shorts. And also I feel like it's not that I was only making streams of Minecraft, but I felt very limited to that. And now that I'm opening it up more, I guess I feel a lot more comfortable with doing streams on other games. I don't plan to do any like playthroughs of any games on stream, because I just think it's like a long. I mean, if it's like a short, like maybe playthrough, maybe like if I get it done in one to do streams, I'll probably do that. But yeah. So I mean, I have my Switch connected. We can do some Mario Kart stream, some Mario Party streams. Matt was suggesting I have Mario Wonder, and there's like ultra hard mode, so maybe saving that for a stream and doing that, which is just be a rage stream. I'll just yell and you'll see me go insane. So if you want to see that, that's a possibility. We can do that. So definitely there's a lot of options for streams. In terms of Foundry, I know it's been a while. I'm not sure. Like, I'm scared. I'm not scared. I'm kind of scared to touch Foundry. I don't exactly know what I'm doing with it. I don't know if I'm going to continue streaming it. I honestly don't have an answer for Foundry at the moment. It's not something I've been necessarily thinking about too much. So that's kind of a meeting for us. That's something else. I'll inform you guys if something changed about Foundry. For the moment, I don't have plans to continue streaming it. We'll kind of see. I guess I just don't know what to do on Foundry at the moment, because I can continue my civilization, obviously, but that's just like grinding for resources for streams, or just messing around. I don't know. There's opportunities, but I think there's other things I'd rather stream at the moment. So we'll kind of see on Foundry. If you guys really want to see Foundry, I'll see what I can do. But yeah. So possibly new. I'm up for new games. Up for streaming new games. I said that. No long terms left. Oh my god, I've like memorized this list. Why do I even need this list? I haven't been looking at it that much. And yeah, more casual for streams. Streams are always casual. I don't know why I wrote down more casual turn. So, I'm gonna leave this time right now here for questions. If anyone has questions, I've kind of gone through the main things about what I addressed in the video. We still have time, and I'm going to talk about, actually, how much time? Oh, 1:43. Okay, we're going to make this semi-quick. So I'll answer questions if you guys have any, but I'll also be going to talk about kind of what the summer is going to look like, and what also, actually, I kind of already talked about what not fully. I'll talk about what next school year is going to look like, because next school year for me is a senior year of high school, which is very fun and cool and awesome. So I'll talk about how that kind of looks and how my schedule look like that with working with YouTube and all that fun stuff. And I'll also briefly talk. I'll actually, while I'm waiting for questions, I'll quickly talk about what I kind of been doing lately. So if you have any questions, send them now. But in terms of what I've been doing lately, I've been playing Red Dead. I've did a complete playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2. That's been for a while. Actually, I don't think I started it this year. I think I started it last year. I watched the Fallout show 2 times. I watched the full season 2 times, which are 8 episodes, and each episode's an hour, just to inform you, because it's just that good. And I've also gotten all the Fallout games, and on my occasional time, I am playing Fallout 3 at the moment. I'm starting with Fallout 3, and I'm going up from there. I don't know if I'm going to play all the games, but I've been kind of doing that on my free time, which has been pretty fun. Fallout's pretty cool. Definitely enjoyable thing. I'm trying to make more time for me to kind of like balance. I think an issue I had was like, okay, I have to make sure I make time for me to just do nothing or hang out or have fun. Because YouTube, yes, it is that, but also it's not something, it's working. YouTube is working. It's fun. I love doing it. It's still work. At the end of the day, it's still work. So I'm definitely balancing, because I come back from school and I'm not gonna come home and just work all day, because sometimes that can suck. That ruins my mental health if I do that all the time. So I'm trying to balance it out more. So that will be kind of interesting. I think even for the rest of the school year, it's gonna be interesting for content, because it is gonna be slow to get through there, because I think we only have 1 more month of school left. Yeah, we pretty much after May, then we end school at the end of May, so it's like this last month, so it's like finals month and shit like that. So it will be slow for this until we hit summer, which will be June. So that's kind of like, I'm not planning to do like a crazy amount until then. So that's kind of what's happening. And also, I am not answering your question, Sebastian. And also, I've just been working on musical, and I've been working on the next video, which is the Minecraft versus IRL stuff, which won't be called that. It'll be called something else. You'll see. That I don't have a planned release date for. I'm going to probably finish the script this week, this upcoming week. So that's kind of my plan for that. And in terms of how production will look, it's going to be a little bit different, since this is not a video I've necessarily done before. It is much more like a informative video. It's going to be funny. It's going to be interesting for everyone. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be funny. I'm going to do it in a way, so I'm going to ensure that. But also, yeah, it's going to be different. And no, I cannot buy you guys suits. So, okay, I'm just going to move on to kind of what summer's going to look like, and when next year of school. So summer is very much going to be, I'm going to try to grind this summer. I have the option, so I'm actually not traveling this summer. I've been traveling every summer for the past few summers, pretty much. And which has kind of sucked, and which is kind of, for me, ruined my summers for YouTube. And that just sucks. But this summer, I'm not, in fact, traveling. And I know that pretty much for a fact, which is awesome, and I'm happy, and that actually gives me a lot of opportunity to really grind out this summer. But that also gives me another option, and this is the big one, and I'm gonna need your guys' opinions on this. Do I get a job? Do I get a job? Now I have come up with the pros and cons list of getting a job. Okay, what happens if I get a job? If I get a job, I will get money. With this money, what I can do with it is I can easily buy more games for the channel. Because now that I'm opening up games, I have to be ready to buy games. That's just kind of how it works. I'll also be able to buy more music license. If you have not known, I don't have Epidemic Sound at the moment. And Epidemic Sound is what music I use for most of my videos for like the past year or two. And I currently don't have that because I am broke. I also can buy more camera equipment. I wanted to say like I wanted to get a lav, like a little mic on for like shirts and shit. I want to get that. That costs some money. There's overall other camera equipment that would be nice to have. There's gas money. I'm getting a car. maybe, hopefully. I'm trying to get my license actually before summer, so I'm also be focusing on that. So a lot of things before summer, but so I'd have money for a lot of that, and money wouldn't necessarily be a worry, but also less time for YouTube. Or I don't get a job and I fully grind out on YouTube. And yes, I'll be limited in some areas because I won't have the funds to do certain things, but I will really grind on YouTube and really do a lot this summer. So those are my two options. I am leaning more towards getting a job, kind of. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the options I have for jobs at the moment. Because a lot of it's just like customer service, work at a pool, be like a lifeguard or something, work in the fast food industry, which sucks, and what, like babysit or be like a summer camp counselor. Someday maybe you can even pay. Oh my gosh. I'm trying, man. But no, money would be nice to have. So I'm definitely, there's not good job options for teenagers. But it is what it is. So I guess I'll kind of be figuring that out. So at the moment, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a job. I'm gonna kind of look into it. So that might be a possibility for the channel. What else? Yeah, so I'm not traveling. And yeah, so my schedule. So what is my schedule gonna look like for next school year? So next school year, yes, I'm gonna be a senior. But being a senior, kind of how my school works is I have enough credits where I can have only, instead of 6 classes, I have 5 classes. So that means on like every other day, because we have like block schedule and shit, I get out earlier. So I'll be able to do more stuff during school times, and that'll be kind of nice. So definitely, this is like pretty much literally this last month is the last period of time where I'm gonna be like fully in. I mean, like, yeah, I'm gonna be in school senior year, but like be fully like worked during like school time. I don't know how to explain this, but it's a very weird period of time where like I am gonna be more free after this month for like the next year. Which is gonna be crazy. So YouTube will definitely go up a lot more. Work in the field, get some dirt in hands. I do not want to do a physical labor job. Thank you very much. So that's gonna be nice. But it's also senior year, and I'm in some things like I'm in also fucking yearbook. So I might have to do some things where do things after school and shit like that. Hopefully, if that does happen, it doesn't happen too much. But it's senior year, so I'm like kind of trying to enjoy it. I don't like high school. That's a conversation for another day. But I don't like high school, so I'm not like too worried about doing everything senior year. Like I don't really want to go to prom senior year, but I might. Same with like homecoming. I don't care about the dances. I don't care about like the sport games. I'm like, I don't know. I just like classes can be fun sometimes, some classes, but not my cup of tea. Not necessarily care about like the atmosphere, like kind of the school events or anything like that. Yeah, I hate humans. So that's something I'm gonna kind of figure out. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think like my only thing of like doing those activities is just to say I did it. Or it could be cool to say I didn't do it. That actually might be cooler. It's like, nah, it's too cool for prom. Nah, I stayed home and just chilled. Oh, that's scary. That's scary. Full-time artist? Oh my goodness. But yeah, so I don't know how much I'm going to participate in senior year. But it is senior year. Haven't got a girlfriend. So, maybe I'll work on that senior year. Maybe that's my goal for senior year. So, senior year. What do you mean that's literally so sad? Dude, for me, my My main concern for life at the moment is like, shut up, Sebastian. My main concern for life at the moment is YouTube. Like, if I can succeed in YouTube, I will be the happiest man alive. I have definitely, and this sucks, and this is very bad, and I don't recommend anyone to have this mentality, but I have definitely considered sometimes just saying, fuck it, fuck my mental health, I am going full YouTube, and I am tunnel visioning into straight YouTube just so I can do this shit. Because sometimes that's how YouTube, like, I feel like makes you feel. It's like, oh, fuck, it's like, it's always like, it's just like, oh, I'm not working hard enough, I'm not working hard enough, I'm not working hard enough, I'm not working hard enough. Like, oh, okay, let's just, like, sometimes like, fuck my free time. I don't need to play Fallout. I am gonna go all in on YouTube. So, obviously, I haven't done that. But that's definitely, like, something like, oh, like, would that be worth it if I just did that for a year? Again, I don't recommend anyone else have this mentality. Do not. It is not healthy for both mental and physical health. That's why I have not done it. So don't do that. But I'm just explaining that's how sometimes YouTube makes me feel. And I think I think I do want to take moves like where I like obsess myself within YouTube. Like, this is part of obsessing myself with YouTube. I bring around a notebook, and whenever I have free time, I write shit down about videos or ideas or whatever into a notebook. That's part one. I'm also trying to get like sticky notes to like put like under my monitor, or like I have like a shelf. You can see it. I have a shelf up here. Maybe put like sticky notes up there to like just have shit written about like YouTube, or like, okay, remember, like, this is important to do this, or like do that, or like make sure you focus on this when creating videos or stuff like that. Like, literally just surround myself where I'm like, there's always something like YouTube related around me. That's my ultimate goal currently. So that's just obsession. That's not me tunnel visioning. That's just me trying to become a lot more obsessed. That is my goal for this next week. That's my goal for my next week. I can get all that done. So Christopher, you better bring those sticky notes tomorrow. Thank you. Well, I don't like. Yeah. Yes, I am lazy, so I need to ask you for sticky notes. That's why I asked you for sticky notes. So that's kind of what I hope to do with YouTube. Also, I traveled a lot since I've been gone. So I have been to Las Vegas, I have been to Morocco, and I have been to France. I went to Las Vegas actually for the first time for my sister's birthday. Originally I was gonna have these as Wheelhouse like podcast episodes, but it's so much that I just want to briefly talk about it in this stream and be done with it, because I don't know, like, a lot happened. There's a lot. A lot happened. I just spent a lot of days traveling. Doesn't mean necessarily a lot happened during those days. But Las Vegas was scary, to kind of sum it up. A lot of nudity. They were like not trading cards. There was like weird cards like everywhere, like of just nude women. Just they're on the street, or they'd be tied around like a lamppost or like a street light. They'd be everywhere. A lot of lights. Pretty much Vegas doesn't feel real. And that's cool. That's cool and not cool. Cool because, like, wow, look at all this architecture. This is awesome. And cool and not cool because, like, wow, where the fuck am I? Can I get out? I don't feel like I'm living right now. And also the smell adds on to that. It smells so bad in Vegas. Like, I actually had I felt like I had trouble breathing sometimes. I'm like, dude, like, because we walked around so much. I'm like, this sucks. Casinos. It's really cool how they're built inside. They fucking smell, and I will never gamble. That's Vegas. We did some cool things. We did like the Mega Mart, which is like some cool art, interactive thing. We kind of just did everything. Like it's mostly sightseeing because me and my sister never been to Vegas, so we're kind of checking it out. France. We have been to France 3 times before. France, again, it was just more sightseeing, food, we saw Eiffel Tower again, all that shit. I went to Disneyland Paris again, which Disneyland Paris is very scary. And scary in terms of how it's like so big. It's so big, but there's just not attractions to fill up all that space. Like, Florida kind of has the same issues with their Disney World. I'd say Epcot's not as bad. I've only been to Epcot in Florida. Sometimes I think like more around the entrance, the park can feel like a little bit too open. But I feel like it's not that bad. Like, Disneyland Paris is pretty bad. I feel like there's parts of the park that feel dead. And also, weird fact, all the doors are closed. So, like, at Disneyland here in California, pretty much if you want to enter a building, there's a door that's already, like, open. Like, it's just open and you just walk in. Here, all the doors are closed. So, you actually had to actively, like, open the door. Like, hello? Are you guys, like, open? Why the fuck's the door closed? So, yeah, Disneyland Paris was that. What else did we do in Paris, that was kind of it. I mean, I've kind of experienced it all before. Subways, I've done that before, metro, whatever. Morocco, though, was interesting. Morocco was the first time I've been in Africa, and everyone was there for your money. It was like a tourist ran. So we went to Marrakesh. That was the city, and Marrakesh feels tourist ran. I think it is tourist ran, because everyone will be so desperate to get your money. Like, there's like this food court, like there's food stands, and this big S-plane, and there'd be people who would like literally you're walking and they stop in front of you. They stop in front of you, so you have to stop walking or you walk into them. That's just, and they're like, hey, eat here, please eat here. It's like, oh no, I'm okay. It's like, no, you want to eat here. So they're very rude. They're very like no offense, but they are very mean to tourists and they are very aggressive towards tourists. So that was a very much interesting experience. My family hated it. We were actually supposed to stay longer, but I think we only stayed like a couple days and we were supposed to stay like a week almost. So definitely wasn't fun. And also my finger was, like I said, hurt or damaged, so we couldn't do anything like riding camels or ATV or like any of that. It was just stay in the city. So, that was an experience. And that's kind of been my traveling. America's cool though. That's where I actually got my leather jacket, which my dad had a bargain for almost like 45 minutes. But hey, we got a cool black leather jacket. Got a new belt. That's it. That's actually it. I got a jacket and a belt, which is good. I'm not complaining. The jacket's fucking cool. That's like actually one of my new favorite jackets. I feel like I wear hoodies too much. Like, I'm trying to improve my fashion and like actually try to like look cooler. I'm like, oh shit, I just like have hoodies, and that's kind of it. So that kind of sucks. So I'm happy to like, get like something else, like change my look. You need to stop with these emojis. What are you guys doing? Anyways, that has been my life for the past few months. It has been worrying about what I'm going to do with YouTube and traveling and catching up with school. So, combination of everything and dealing with my fucking finger. I actually can't explain how bad it was. Fuck, man. But why isn't it red? They actually had a red leather jacket. They had one. I saw it. The reason I didn't pick it was because I think the black leather jacket works more with the clothing I have. I think it just works more. I think it's much easier to wear in like day-to-day settings. I will get an actual red leather jacket one day. But it just made more sense to get a black one because I feel like I'd actually wear it more than a red one. Cause I had that red jacket. Like it's supposed to be just a jacket you wear whenever, but I don't actually. I only wear it when you see me on camera. That's the only time I really wear that jacket. Just like, I don't know. Like, it's a cool jacket. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna have to wrap this up because I'm just gonna have a meeting about the musical right now. So yeah, wrapping up. So overall, the content change is scary. It is gonna be fun though, and I'm very excited to see. If you guys have any ideas, either if you're part of the great Crimpigle staff team, you know where to put your ideas. But also, if you're not, you can join my channel, and there's actually a channel. You can join my Discord server, and there is a channel called Content Ideas. And guess what that's for? It's for content ideas. So if you're interested in seeing anything and you want to see me maybe try a certain game or maybe do something in a certain game or anything like that, you can put it in there. Mr. was allergic to color now? Yep. No, I don't know. I want to wear more colorful clothing, but like it's in a school setting where everyone almost wears black. I don't feel comfortable too. If it was like on the weekend, I don't fucking care. I'll wear whatever. I'm in public, whatever. It's not school. You know, everyone's actually like wearing like normal shit. But when I'm in like actual like school, it's better to just do whatever. But yeah, so I don't know when you'll see me next. I don't necessarily have a plan of when I'm gonna stream next. Maybe I'll do a Mario Kart stream here soon. Maybe some people will be interested in that, but I don't know when. I'm really trying to get the next video on going and hopefully try to get it. I think my goal for that video is try to get it out in sometime in May. That's my goal. I want to try to get it out before June. So we get a start, because I know that video is gonna be really good as long as I put effort into it. And a lot of you will hopefully enjoy it. So that'll be a good video. But yeah, I'll be around. And I'll be obsessing over YouTube. And don't worry, I won't tunnel vision now. I won't do it unhealthy, but I'm gonna be on the line. So yeah, you'll definitely see me on the Wheelhouse. Actually, I'll be probably doing Wheelhouse stuff. Wheelhouse stuff's just fun, and also it forces me to take a break and like play a game. So that's what the Wheelhouse is good for. It actually it makes me take a break and talk to people and play a game. So Wheelhouse, actually healthy for everyone. So thank you for joining me in this exclusive Wheelhouse stream. No, I'm not. No. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll be here. I'll be chilling. You know, if you need to contact me, Discord server. I will, honestly, Discord server, if you want to know what's happening, Discord server. Best place. Usually I don't do these videos, but I was convinced by Spyro and Matt to make a video. I was originally only going to do the stream, but I also made the video. And I'm glad I did, because the video turned out very well. So, thank you for watching. And, yeah, be excited for the future. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.